News Jersey. Hello, it's 9 o'clock, Sunday the 31st of January 2021, the last day of the first month of what might be your very last year on this planet. This is News Jersey Alpha version, the only news podcast in New Jersey that gets better every week. I'm Ray Lucifer coming to you from Riverside Studios, located in beautiful downtown Riverside, a town where it's okay if you don't understand English as long as you understand Portuguese. We're going to give you all the stories that caught our attention this week in New Jersey and New Jersey alone, maybe a few from NYC and PHL, if you're lucky. This podcast is still in its early days, and we're still figuring out a bunch of shit, so thank you for being patient with us and supporting us in our development. If you want to contact News Jersey, you can via email. Send your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, news tips, soapy titty pictures, fact checks, or anything to newsjerseyofficial@gmail.com. That is newsjerseyofficial@gmail.com.
Official@gmail.com.
Spelled exactly how it sounds.
News Jersey Official on all platforms.
A Montville woman who's allegedly embezzled more than $600,000 from her union's pension and healthcare funds
What?
is getting charged, basically, yeah. If convicted, she's going to be facing 10 years in prison for fines up to $500,000. I don't know why the fines would be less than what she embezzled, but I guess that's how it works. Anyway, her name is Dorothy McBride, age 74, folks.
Damn.
Of Montville. Yeah, so yeah, like greedy. she used
union.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Everybody else's pension, bro. Like what?
All right, and you're just about to go. Like you should have already been on your pension.
Yeah, that ass. She's
Old
fucking
ass
74.
motherfucker. Yep. Yeah, allegedly she used it for paying credit card and debit cards to run up at high-end stores like Bloomingdale's and Neiman Marcus. What a bitch. And yeah, apparently everyone who knew her said that they could never imagine her doing this. She's like the most upright. Yeah, she's the president of the union. The president of the fucking labor union.
I guess that's exactly who would fucking do this, right?
Yeah, and she maintains her innocence completely still, according to the attorney. A new federal lawsuit alleges that a Jersey City police officer, Mohammed Saeed, struck a suspect, Anthony Peterson, with his vehicle along with another officer, Jason Martinez. Apparently, he struck the guy twice. In the first collision, he reversed his police car into both Peterson and Martinez, what is assumed unintentionally. But then after that first collision, he struck Peterson again with his car, and both times in reverse, by the way. This time intentionally. Yeah, he hit his boy. He hit his partner. Like he thought they were on the sidewalk. They were in the street, according to him. Backed into both of them. Injured Peterson on the first collision, and then put his car into reverse again and ran over Peterson alone this time. The second time, it was just Peterson who got struck. And yeah, he was in handcuffs. He was already injured from the first one. The guy fucking slams his car into him a second time. The suit claims that the officer, the police department, and Jersey City itself are going to be defendants in the case. So all three getting sued. And yeah, we're going to be following this to see how it develops. Firefighters were dealing with a huge fire on the Ocean City Boardwalk, and this was in Playland's Castaway Cove, an outdoor amusement park. They first responded to the fire at 7:40 a.m. on the 1000 block of the Boardwalk. This was on over the weekend, I believe, on the 30th. Yeah. So yeah, it was a huge fire. It included the arcade, the offices of Playland's Castaway Cove, as well as a hamburger construction company and hamburger construction company. So I guess they make food. And Dairy Queen. Yeah, it's a hamburger construction company.
Hamburgers.
What is that?
I don't know.
Those all suffered extensive damage of the west wind fueled fire. Yeah, so the winds were blowing toward the west, I guess. And yeah, they had to build structural firewalls between the properties that worked really effectively at containing the blaze, so that kind of stopped it from going to neighboring buildings. The company says that they are optimistic that they'll be able to have everything rebuilt in time for tourist season. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, and at this time, it still appears that nobody was hurt. Yeah, but the flames, the smoke from the fire could be seen from as far away as Atlantic City. Or
Wow.
if you believe in flat Earth theory, you can see them from everywhere. A fire broke out overnight on Friday to Saturday. That's Friday night into Saturday at a huge New Jersey recycling plant. And as you can imagine, these things are basically giant tinder boxes. The fucking thing handles
For real.
30,000 to 40,000 tons a month of recycling. It's a single stream consumer recyclables that it handles. So cardboard, plastic, paper, all the good stuff. So originally it was an 8-alarm blaze, but it turned into a 11-alarm blaze that has firefighters from over 25 towns coming to help
That's fucking
fight the
wild.
blaze. Yeah, they ambitious. Like in the beginning, they thought they'd be able to have this thing finished before the snowstorm hit in. That was what they were hoping for, but it seems not. There's been a couple of injuries, but only one serious one that had to go to the hospital. The one guy says that the place is like a damn ice skating rink, and all the firefighters are like slipping and sliding all over the place.
That sucks.
And that's how most of the injuries happen.
Wow.
But yeah, this happened on a freezing, bitter cold night. This humongous fire. So like, for those of you who think that like fires don't happen in the cold, you would be mistaken. They happen.
I used to think that. I'm looking at a video and it's just fucking icicles across power lines.
Yeah, reckless. Yeah, but they actually had to deploy a system called a Neptune pumping system, which they basically plug into the river, and it shoots a lot of fucking water. Yeah, and that's what they're using to fight it. Yeah, they're probably going to be putting out tiny fires for days. They lucked out, though, because there's a chemical plant nearby that this fire could have spread to, but it didn't for some reason, so that's great. But pretty wicked fires this week. An off-duty firefighter and a police detective, he was off-duty of both, responded to a fire call while on his way home from running some errands. Yeah, and this was at 7:30 a.m. So, yeah, he runs into the house, burning building, smoke pouring out everywhere, saves an elderly woman. His name is Matt Dykerman. And this is at 7 a.m. So this guy's getting done running his errands. This is who you want to be like, is this guy. He's done running his errands at 7:30 a.m., okay? He's coming home. He sees a fire. He has a police scanner in his car, actually, and he hears the call. And then he like pulls up, says, "Oh, I'm in the neighborhood." Pulls up, runs headfirst, charging into a burning building. Comes out with an elderly lady who can't move without her walker. And yeah,
Spider-Man shit.
Crazy. This guy's real life superhero out here. Dude. Yeah, he says she could not walk without her walker, so he grabbed her, got out of the home through the smoke and flame-filled garage into the waiting arms of emergency medical personnel as they arrived on the scene, officials said. She was removed safely from the home, blah, blah, blah. It took 27 firefighters from the local fire companies to douse the blaze. This is all coming from NJ.com. Yeah, and so what's it called? This guy should be getting a medal, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah, so the fire chief is recognizing him, or the police chief, one or the other, some chief is recognizing him, his act of heroism and genuine human kindness with some sort of a medal or something. But yeah, another fire story for you. A lot of fires this week. The next story is going to be about something you can light on fire.
Nice.
A New Jersey Assembly committee approved a cleanup bill to, quote-unquote, clear the way to implementing legal pot. That's right. We're starting down this road. It was the vote, the 2-to-1 vote. But yeah, this is the latest development on the path to enact what we voted for in November and won 2-to-1, which is obviously to fully legalize weed in the ever glorious state of New Jersey. Gov. Murphy refuses to sign the prior bill, S-21, until something is done about the penalties for minors. Apparently, he had a problem with the penalties for minors.
Wait, so it says if you're from 18 to 20, you get a $50 fine for up to 1 ounce and a $100 fine for more than 1 ounce. And then under 18, you just get a warning. Like, what?
Yeah, that's what they said. And it's like, it seems pretty reasonable to me. I believe that Gov. Murphy leans toward the direction of lower penalties for minors.
What happens?
So,
how does it work with alcohol? Like, I don't think this is how it goes when you're under 21. I don't fucking know.
I think when they caught me for drinking under 21, they just took me to the police station and made my mom pick me up. I think that was pretty fair. But yeah. So yeah, like a lot of people don't want to see their kids getting wrapped up in the legal system just for smoking weed, especially in the minority communities. So I think Gov Murphy feels that.
Besides the fines based on your age, it says the new bill also stipulates that the order of marijuana alone shall not constitute reasonable, articulable suspicion to
Oh, that's a
initiate the
good
search
point.
of a person. Okay, so you can't claim
You can't
that
get
you
searched for
smell
smelling like weed,
anymore.
dude.
Nice, that's fucking
It's like, yo, what up, officer? Yeah, I smell like weed.
yeah,
Do something about it.
yeah.
But yeah,
No more.
that's I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Good for us.
Step in the right direction. Of course, it's not perfect, but these things move slowly. The governor is expected to decide on the legislation before February 8th, but it can be moved up earlier if legislative leaders decide to do that. Meanwhile, of course, around New Jersey, people are still getting busted for marijuana crimes. Triple Beanz, age 29, real name Corey Thompson, was fatally shot on the 300 block of Avon Avenue in Newark, New Jersey, that is. This is shortly before 1 p.m. on Friday. In broad freaking daylight, guys. Come on. Let's get it together here. Broad daylight shooting people? Come on. This happened on 1/28/21. So, yeah, that Friday the 28th, I believe. Or, yeah, whatever. Anyway. Triple Beanz and his cohorts can be seen repping a lot of red in their music videos, so one could wonder if this is a gang-related death. Triple Beanz is also known to be affiliated with Fetty Wap, who's featured in his most popular song, Let's Get It. As we know, Fetty Wap's twin brother, 26-year-old Twayshawn Depew, is known to be fatally shot in October of last year, so Fetty Wap's crowd is a pretty dangerous crowd you want to get involved in here. Well, that concludes this week of News Jersey. Hope you enjoyed hearing it as much as we enjoyed making it. This program is produced by Cosmic Kev and me.
That's me.
Thanks for listening, and remember to like and subscribe. You can email us at newsjerseyofficial@gmail.com.
newsjerseyofficial@gmail.com.
Special thanks to Arthur, Suki, and Popo for absolutely nothing. Yeah. I'm going to leave y'all with Let's Get It by Triple Beanz featuring Fetty Wap, R.I.P. Triple Beanz.
Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I'm up in the kitchen, I play my position, I'm whipping these chickens. Got that bitch in the bed, she gon' do all the dishes, she fucking, we switching positions. And she do that terrific, she know that I'm rich and she know I'm gon' count up a ticket. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. You feeling froggy, nigga, ribbon. And I'm still in the trap and I'm counting this bread. Niggas know that I'm not with that lacking shit. Niggas know about the gang and you know how we bangin'. We swing through your block and we whacking shit. And my plug on the phone and he told me it's ready. He told me he just finished rapping it. While I'm coming to pick up my package shit. I'm in love with this motherfucking trapper shit.
Y'all little nigga be scared to ball. Bitch in the room giving head and all. Straight to the head like a Tylenol. Niggas know me and I got a ball. I'm with the gang with all of my zoos. I'm hoping that 12 for all of my bros. I know about the game, I stick to the code. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, got a drop on a nigga, I'm with it. Pop on a nigga, let's get it. Go to war for all my niggas. What's up? Let's go. Straight to the pot, ain't with it. Straight to the block, let's get it. Call Poppy soon as I flip it. My Glock got extensions. Bitch, I'm mob, I'm pimpin'. I forgot to mention. Let's go. Bitch, I'm from the trenches. My only friend is Benjamin. Bitch, I'm about my business. Let's get it. Ay. Most of my niggas be with it. Ay. Stacking it up to the ceiling. Ay. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Yeah, ay. We with it. Ay. Most of my niggas be with it. Ay. Stacking it up to the ceiling. Ay. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Yeah,
let's get it. Let's get it. get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Triple Beanz, Louis Zoo. 1738, you know what the fuck going on, man. Yeah, ain't shit changed, still gang shit, man. My side, your side.